93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Has an outstanding bench. And DiVincenzo. Nice little fadeaway baseline jumper.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker will get here, if not late in this quarter, in the second round, and that'll be it for the T-Wolves rotation.
Wow, Payton able to swipe that rebound away from Gobert. Sets up Curry for three.
This is a pitcher's duel right now, B.A.
It is. Your baseball reference. It's 20-16. Wolves have the lead, and Buddy Hield finds Payton, who puts it down. Edwards gets a step, lays it in, and one. Jimmy Butler follows Green, kicks it. Payton, big three on its way, and Gary Payton the second.
Ball's got to be in his hands. Every possession, he's either got to score it or make plays.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Edwards for three. Cash!
He's finally made a jump shot. Finally made it three. After
Warriors lead is 9. Here's Buddy Hield. Catch and shoot. The stroke is pure. Wolves got to go quickly. Edwards drives, lays it in.
It's always come down to money. It's always been a business thing with Jimmy Butler, not getting paid what he thinks he deserves to get paid.
Butler puts that one back.
They're going to hold Minnesota under 90 points tonight. Golden State is simply a great defensive basketball.
Well, 88 and 99 point loss for Minnesota Timberwolves against the Golden State Warriors and the new round of the playoffs decided in the wee hours of today. Welcome to Kickoff Sports Show. My name is Oladapo Okunubi, and here we talk everything sports from the local to the foreign. Talk NBA, talk F1, talk tennis, talk athletics. This morning, well, you heard that. No longer news that Golden State Warriors won their game. However, the news happens to be for Steph Curry, who may not be in the game 2 as the team are preparing to be without Steph Curry for the game 2 of the playoff series against the Minnesota Timberwolves after the superstar got left this morning's opener with a left hamstring strain. Now, according to the coach of the star side, Steve Kerr, he made it clear that they will have to run an MRI today. But due to the tricky nature of hamstring injury, according to Steve Kerr, who knows? The team is definitely game planning for him. Talking about Steph Curry to be available for Thursday's game. But I always say when you depend on one player and that player gets injured, that's going to be a big problem for you if you're playing the playoffs or even in the major league season. Now, moving away from the one of the games decided today. Now, let's go to another game decided in the wee hours of today in the NBA. And that happens to be Halliburton, who was in a great form, helping his team Indiana Pacers pace against Cleveland Cavaliers 120-100 and 19 points in the wee hours of today.
And Halliburton is going to shoot free throws with a chance to cut it to 1 with 12.4 left.
You got to be careful. There was some thought that there may be a challenge here, but that challenge would take away your last free throw.
They don't have a timeout, Kenny Atkinson, so he can't challenge.
No, that's a great call. And they've got to, again, get this basketball in. It's going to be a one-point game. You know you're going to get fouled. If you're the your guys have got to do a much better job of getting open.
Misses Halliburton the rebound. 9 seconds. They do have a timeout. Carlisle's going to let him play. Halliburton steps back and hits. Tyrese Halliburton trying to take Cleveland's heart. And it is over. The Indiana Pacers in a Game 2 stunner
unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable it was the wee as of today. And guess what? Indiana Pacers is now leading that series 2-0 following the victory in the game decided in the wee hours of today. And for Alabotton wasn't the highest scorer for the night, but his 3-pointer was enough to help Indiana Pacers go into the game 3 while now leading the series 2-0. Now let's talk about a man who was announced for accolade in the wee hours of today, but let's say last night. Sam Presti of the Oklahoma City Thunder was announced as the NBA's Executive of the Year, the reward for building the team into a juggernaut that won a league best 68 games this season. It is Prestri's first time winning the award and the first time since 1994 that the franchise, which was called the Seattle Supersonics, had its top executive voted as the winner. Bob Whitsitt won it that season. Now, moving on this morning and looking at more updates coming on the show. Check your time right now. This is 9:06. My name is Oladakwa. Could it be still kickoff sports show on Solutions 93.9 FM, your remedy dial. Remember, games are going down tomorrow in the playoffs. New York Knicks will be up against Boston Celtics by 12 a.m. and by 2:30 a.m. Oklahoma City Thunder will take on Denver Nuggets. Now let's talk tennis this morning, where two-time Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova won her first match since the birth of a child, then said she had been close to quitting tennis. The Czech claimed a 7-5-6-1 win over Romania's Irina Camela Bego in the first round of the Italian Open Europe. Her victory ended a run of 4 defeats since the 35-year-old returned to competitive action after 15 months away, during which she gave birth to her son, Breath. Now let's look at tennis matches scheduled for today at different centers. Well, we're also getting updates that some tennis stars will also want to experience the voting at the Vatican. Who will be the next pope? Remember, there is always a drama for those who don't know about how the voting of the new pope looks like, or how it's meant to be. You know, looking at the black smoke means that, well, no election. I mean, nobody has been elected to be the new pope, while the white smoke will surely show that a new pope has emerged, and the person who won the election also accept, for those who have seen it in the movies and according to the breakdown from analysts. And we're getting updates that the likes of Coco Gauff and the likes will surely want to participate. I mean, not just participate in the election, but just watch how it will be. There could be some high-profile athletes joining the crowd in St. Peter's Square over the coming days to keep track of the conclave to elect a new pope, with the Italian Open starting this week just up the road. Tennis players Coco Gauff and Igo Swiatek both said they will head down to the Vatican if they get the chance. So, just like how the Yorubas always say, all right? So they just want to have a feel of how it feels like, you know, talking about the elections right there at the Vatican on who will be the next pope and how the smoke will surely show. But now let's talk about the smoke on the court right there in Rome. We'll talk about the smoke on the court going down today, right there in Rome at Italia WTA. Caroline Doherty will take us around Akireste by 10 o'clock. That should be in the next less than 15 minutes. As Maketa Vondrousova takes on Jigjun Wang. Sarah Irani will be up against Naomi Osaka. Victoria Zarenka will be up against Mario Sorio, and an hour 30 minutes later, Victoria Mboko will be up against Ariana Zucchini, as Gabriela Ruz battles Polina Kudemantova. Varvara Grakeva will be up against Aja Tomjanovic, as Elina Avengian will take on Elisabetta Cocchiaretto. Ashley Kroger against Anna Borja. And 1 p.m., I beg your pardon, Bianca Andreescu will take on Federica Gassi. Ayla Baptiste will take on Anna Blinkova, as Maria Sakari battles Belinda Bencic. Evaliers against Mayuka Uchijima. Well, she has been fantastic. 30 minutes later, that's by 1:30, we have Luz Rezia Stefanini against Veronika Kudemantova. By 2:30, Anastasia Pafichenkova battles Ketia Butler. A lot of games going down today. Emma Raducanu will be in action by 4 p.m. against the Maya joint. Alexandra Ilar will be up against Mata Koistoik by 4:30. I want to see how Ayala will be in top form against the Mata Koistoik today. And by 6 p.m. last game for today, we'll see Antonia Ruzic against Tyra Katerina Griand. Now talking about the ATP category of the tournament right there in Rome, because for the men they look fantastic, and let us see how they can go in the Italian Open. But let's talk about the game between Benjamin Bonzi and Quentin Hiley. The game has been cancelled, but Danny Atmaya will be in action against Francisco Comensana. Jirili Hekau against Alexandria Muller goes down by 10 o'clock. Same time, we have Jonathan Thompson against Giovanni Pericard. Rinki Hijikata against Kareti Mutet. Same time. And, driving down, we have more games to go down. By 3 p.m., Francesco Passaro against Shushin Theng going down, same as Laszlo Jure. Taking on Themis Echeveri. Velos Gobaz against Damon Dozor. And by 7:30 tonight, Luciano Dalderi will up against Bu Yu Kao Keite. Moving away from that this morning. And let's talk athletics here. And it is more of the Hall of Fame. Now, 7-time gold medal sprinter Alice Felix, 4-time Olympic tennis champion Serena Williams, and Mike Krzyzewski, who coached the U.S. to 3 basketball gold medals, are part of the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee Hall of Fame's class of 2025. Now, gymnastics champion Gabby Douglas as Kings Bold Miller, beach volleyball player Kerry Walsh Jennings, and Nike founder Phil Knight also in the group that will be inducted at a ceremony in Colorado Springs on July 12 for the Hall of Fame's class of 2025. Now talking about Formula One, before talking football this morning, Alpine have announced the team principal Oliver Arx has resigned with immediate effect. Arx, who became Alpine's boss last summer, will have his duties taken over by executive advisor Flavio Botte, who oversaw multiple world titles for Benetton in 1990s and Ronald in the mid-2000s. The shock announcement comes after reports had that Alpine are considering dropping driver Jack Doohan ahead of next F1 race in Imola on May 16 to 18, with reserve driver Franco Colapinto in line for a return. So there will always be crises within a team, and if you want to move on, you move on. But the best thing is when someone is moving on, there must be another person, trained to take charge. Right. Well, remember, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Jump on these platforms. For Arsenal fans this morning, yes, I'm flashing Arsenal jersey. Laffy is waving his hands. Maybe he wants to drop money or give away. But I don't think that Arsenal can face the Inter Milan we saw last night. Have we seen the final of the UEFA Champions League with what we saw yesterday? Barcelona, Inter Milan. A lot of people fell for Barcelona last night. But hey, sometimes you can aim for a treble, but you can go home with just one title or even 2. But let's keep our fingers crossed. When that time comes, you listen to Laffy's prediction. He must not sit on the fence today, because if he sits on the fence will get destroyed. But let's go on a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Do you know hand washing is one of the best ways to stop infections from spreading? There are germs everywhere. Wash your hands thoroughly and consistently to help keep you and your family healthy. If you do get sick, good hand washing can help keep germs from spreading to others. Wash your hands.
This message is from Solutions 93.9 FM.
Abeg, why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. No, everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin. they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin, oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky. Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
Your comfort is important. If you're looking for quality, classy, comfortable, and imported furniture, Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise is a place for you. At Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, we've got a wide range of top-notch imported furniture for you at affordable prices. Name it: sofas, royal marble dining sets, executive furnitures of all kinds, banquet furniture, bed and dressing mirror, kitchen cabinet, and lots more. Our intention is to make you feel comfortable always by providing quality furniture, whether at home, office, hotel, lounge and bar, and so on. Hurry now. Contact us today at Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, shop number AA 80-20, Railway Shopping Complex, Aleshiloye Market, and shop 8A-11, Railway Shopping Line, by Alalubosa Junction, Iyagonku Railway Crossing, Ibadan. Call 0802-303-0550 or 0706-225-2649. Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, home of quality furniture made for you.
You fit fly.
Báòkú ẹ̀kọ́ òpin rírí ìrìn àjò ń bẹ lára ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹ wá gbọ́ o, láti rìnrìn àjò lọ oríṣiríṣi orílẹ̀-èdè káàkiri àgbáyé pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn àti ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. Ẹni mọ̀nà là á tẹ̀lé. You Fit Fly ló kájú ẹ̀. Remove the limitations on your dream of traveling the world and get premium and affordable services such as flight and hotel reservations, ticketing, visa processing, travel insurance, holy pilgrimage, e-visa processing for countries like Dubai, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Egypt. Also, airport transfer, special vacation, tour packages, IELTS, and many more travel services. You Fit Fly ti ní ìrírí ọdúnmọ́dún pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rí máa jẹ́ mi nìṣó. We've secured partnerships and valuable relationships across the globe to make your traveling experience truly remarkable. For more inquiries, visit us at Success House, 7 Up Road, Oluyole Main Estate, Ring Road, Ibadan. Call 0901-111-1190. Visit www.youfitfly.com. You Fit Fly without limitations.
Extraordinary semi-final encounters in the competition's history, and in the end Lamine Yamal kept out. Tears on the faces of the players and the fans in the stands, because in the end Davide Fratese's goal in extra time has sealed it. Gary Breen,
what a semi-final, incredible. And now it's over to you, PSG and Arsenal. Can you match that?
That was the question asked last night. Now back to PSG Arsenal. Can those two teams match the effects we saw last night at the San Siro in the UEFA Champions League written leg semi-final that produced a lot of goals? Remember, first leg produced 6 goals. And last night was 7 goals. So, can we be seeing 8 goals tonight? Now, so, when the UEFA Champions League corner starts, I'll be making a crazy announcement for Arsenal fans. Yes, if you can get the prediction right, and Arsenal qualifies in the final, my brand new jersey, I'll be giving it out. My brand new customized jersey will be given out to that Arsenal fan. If you're listening right now, jump on the Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM. Drop your predictions. Arsenal, PSG, or PSG versus Arsenal, going down tonight at the Parc des Princes. So, if you have that confidence in the Gunners to get to qualify to the final of the UEFA Champions League, then you walk away with my branded Arsenal jersey. That is it. Go jump there. And you can as well drop a WhatsApp message on the WhatsApp line 0904 422 2939. 0904 422 2939. I'll make the announcements again when the UEFA Champions League kind of starts. But hey, let's quickly talk about the Nigeria Premier Football League matches going down tonight. Today, we've got a lot of games going down starting 3 p.m. Remo Stars will be on the road against the Academy Warriors as Lobby Stars host Nasarawa United. Bendel Insurance will be up against Aqua United an hour later. That will be by 4 p.m. Ayimba hosts Kwara United. Plateau United will be on the road against Heartland FC of Owerri. Katsina United host Kano Pillars. Niger Tornadoes host Abia Warriors, while Rangers International will be on the road against the Rivers United. It's going to be a Southwest derby today at the Lake Salami Sports Complex, where Shooting Stars will be hosting their Southwestern brother in that rival behind closed doors. And Ikorodu City will be up against Bayelsa United today by 5:30. Now, moving on, let's talk about Nigeria's Flying Eagles, who will be in action today in the last game of the group at the Under-20 AFCON ongoing in Egypt. Well, Nigeria's Flying Eagles will be up against Kenya. Remember, Nigeria has won a game and they drew one against Morocco. 4 points for the team Kenya, the whipping team. While it's going to be a North African brothers battle between Tunisia and Morocco. What Nigeria needs to do is nick a point or even get 3 against Kenya and move to the next round. Although the coach of the Kenyan national team has been talking tough, saying that, well, all they need to do is to tighten their ends against Nigeria's under-20 national team. Well, shout out to Kenya under-20 coach, Anthony Akulia. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about the UEFA Champions League. This morning was a fantastic outing for 2 teams last night, Inter Milan and Bayern Munich. Well, for coach Hansi Flick, it was a disappointing one, but believes that the team can keep getting better. Most especially after looking at how the team played against the Italians.
I'm very disappointed about that we are out. So I'm disappointed, but not disappointed about the performance of my team. They try everything, and you know, this is the thing, and of course we are out now, and but next year we will start again. We will start again, and we will make our fans, our supporters, and the club and everyone around us happy. What happened is it's like a match, you know. It's also a really good team. They're a strong team. They defend well, but also they have really good striker. They keep the ball. The automatism of them, it's really good. But we make it in the second half. We make it really good. I think for me it's I don't want to speak a lot about the referee, but I think it's every 50-50 decision was for them. And this is, you know, we give everything, and at the end it's like that, and this is what makes me a little bit sad.
Hansi Flick, Barcelona coach, will give in his reaction after the game. Last night I ended 4-3 in favor of Inter Milan. It was a 7-6. And the record was set yesterday. But now, talking about the goalkeeper of Inter Milan, Jan Sommer lauded his special save on Lamine Yamal after helping his side overcome Barcelona in the remarkable Champions League semi-final last night. Well, he doesn't care who they face in the final, either PSG or Arsenal.
I'm really happy with the team, how we played this game, because it was tough, it was difficult. We had some really difficult situation in this game, but we keep on believing till the end, and in the end, yeah, we did a great job. Yeah, of course, I'm really happy because I knew before the game that there will be a lot of situations where we have to defend well. They have a lot of ideas to play. They chip behind the defending line. They're shooting. They're crossing a lot. It's difficult. It's tough to defend this team. Yeah, and then of course you have some situations to clear, and I'm really happy that it went like this.
In Munich, what do you want? What do you think?
To be honest, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Now we are enjoying this moment, and then we will see tomorrow night against who we are playing in Munich. In a final, it's one game. Both teams are good, so it will be a good final, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, the Inter Milan goalkeeper, Jan Sommer, speaking there. So tonight, who gets the ticket to face Inter Milan? Is it Arsenal or PSG? Remember, the first leg ended 1-0 in favor of a PSG, and Ousmane Dembele trained yesterday as a good news. So I'm repeating this message. If you have that confidence as an Arsenal fan, if you're listening to the show, that Arsenal can get to the final, beating PSG 2-0, 3-1, 4-0, 4-1 tonight. Let's get your prediction on the Facebook fan page this morning. And if you get that prediction correctly, at the end of the game, just come to the station tomorrow to come and pick up my Arsenal brand new jersey. Yes, I'm auctioning my jersey out. One, I'm giving you out. I'm giving that out, and you get another brand new jersey of Arsenal tomorrow. Jump on the Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM. Let's get your predictions. Adiosho, Olalekan is saying, Barcelona. Well, I don't care. I'm not a Barcelona fan. But now let's listen to Luis Enrique this morning, who wants the team to go into the game tonight with good character, despite his birthday going down a day after the second leg of the semi-final.
I have to say that I'm all enough, like to don't think about too much in my happy anniversary. But okay, it was the same moment like last year against Dortmund. It was rest day, 8th of May, and it was a very nice day. But I have the same opportunity to have a great day after the match, and I hope that is going to happen. But I don't know. If it is not, I am sure that I'm going to accept that with normality and no problem. I'll try to do.
No problem, right? But let's listen to Declan Rice, a man who orchestrated victory for Arsenal against Real Madrid in the quarterfinal, saying, well, the team is in high spirits ahead of tonight's game.
Nothing changes, to be honest with you. It's a semi-final. It's 90 minutes away from a final. I think that tells you everything you need to know. I think the manager spoke to us. Us as a group of players know what we can achieve tomorrow night, and it's a game of football, you know. We can go out there and we can achieve something great for this club, and that's what we want to do. You know, we obviously know we're 1-0 down, but we have full belief, full positivity that we're going to go out there and win tomorrow night. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I think this season I've played the majority of games at number 8. Obviously playing with Thomas, it's allowed me to be, you know, that more box-to-box role.
Declan Rice, a man who cooked Real Madrid. Adedamola LAFENWA likes eating rice. I don't know if he likes pepper in between, let's say, Inter rice. Adedamola LAFENWA was an Arsenal fan. Unfortunately, we could not meet Abdul Fattah Oyedeji yesterday to drag you. But so let me quickly get your predictions right now. It's a Wednesday morning and not a Tuesday morning. Let me get your take. Is Arsenal good to go for tonight? And let me get your prediction. All you need to do is to score 2 unreplied goals or score 3 and concede 1 to qualify to the next round. Good morning.
Good morning.
Up Gunners!
Up Gunners, yeah.
Why are you sounding low this morning? Let me increase the volume of your mic.
Well, let me start by saying yesterday's match between Barcelona and Inter should have been the final.
Yeah.
Because I was just discussing with
Comrade
AJISOPE a while ago. They're saying that as at 50-something minutes, 2 goals up, and all of a sudden it was very dramatic. But coming to PSG Arsenal tonight, well, like I said the first leg of the match, we're hopeful. Though as an Arsenal fan, I will tell you that I was heartbroken with the last 2 performances of Arsenal, but we remain hopeful. Like our song in Arsenal, whether win or lose, we remain loyal. And to the prediction, I see Arsenal winning. No figures, but I hope
winning and qualifying for the final. You can win.
We are winning and qualifying for the finals.
Wow, Comrade is giving you a round of applause. Remember, Comrade's father happens to be a Manchester United fan. But Comrade, I just jump on the mic.
I'm a fan of football. I'm a fan of football. I love the way Barcelona plays. That was a spectacular display yesterday. But all for football.
Okay, so all for football, but if I'm getting your prediction for tonight, are you expecting an interesting game like we saw last night? And if you have to, if you have to expect a team to face that Inter Milan, which team will you be picking?
Look, honestly, I'll go out there and sit down and enjoy football. The moment you become partisan, you may no longer enjoy football.
It's not like some of us.
Okay, it wants to be.
Tonight with our shirts off.
Yeah. Is it because of his age?
Look.
Maybe because of his age.
I stopped.
A lot of things at stake.
At stake.
Okay. A lot of things at stake. In 2000, Nigeria was playing Cup of Nations final. We were racing from Ilorin to Abuja to get home to watch that final. We had to stop at Gwagwalada. I will never forget that penalty. Ikpeba hit the crossbar and that was it. And I stopped being partisan.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I could remember what happened to me too. I saw food and I could not eat.
Huh?
Was it in Nigeria-Ghana 2000, right?
No, Nigeria-Ghana 2000.
Yeah, Nigeria against Cameroon in the final. Yes, Papilo, Ikpeba. I saw amala with vegetable and I could not eat because I was crying. But let me dedicate this song to Adedamola LAFENWA this morning. This is Twister, Faith Evans. Faith, hope. Yes.
Keeping hope alive.
Yeah, keeping the hope alive. Let's wait. Well, my name is Soladakwa. Couldn't be like, well, let's say keep doing sports. Coming up next is from the dailies. Comrade Adedamola LAFENWA and Comrade AJISOPE. Coming up right now.
I wish the way I was living could stop serving rocks, knowing the cops is hot when I'm on the block. And I wish my brother would have made bail so I won't have to travel 6 hours to see him in jail. And I wish that my grandmother wasn't sick or that we would just come up on some stacks and hit a lick. And I wish my homies wouldn't have to suffer when the streets get the upper hand on us and we lose a brother. And I wish I could go deep in the zone and lift the spirits of the world with the words within the song. And I